Hey there. I had a minute. A minute of time. I thought I'd just squeeze in, or about 45 minutes. Thought I'd squeeze in just a tiny bit. I gotta just find those pockets of time where I can. Hopefully I'll be playing more a bit longer tonight, but man, it is hard to find time. That's alright. We're going to continue where we left off, which was at a save point. I found my hint book or my player's guide, I guess. Where is this from? I'm guessing 1994? Yep. Of course it says Final Fantasy III, since that's what it was called in America when it first came out for the SNES. There we go. So, let's go. Excuse me. I won't be coughing like that the whole time, but yes, unfortunately I'm going to have to stop, possibly rather abruptly, in about 40 minutes. But I figured maybe I could find Sabin in that amount of time. Yeah. Probably not smart to do that in the middle of a battle. Oh, good. Worked out. Yeah, it should be near the top, I think, of Mount Colts. Wait a second. Make sure I headed in the right direction here. Yeah, I think so. Always with the poison. Every time. Cool. Well, I'm maybe close enough. Well, I don't know. How close am I to the end here? Ah, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use magic actually. It's alright. Yeah, there's kind of this spiraling pathway down here. Gosh. I bet they're gonna poison. Yep. I was wrong. Although, I should probably go ahead and cure Raven. Yes, I have a ferret groomer coming to cut the nails. Cut those ferret nails, they get very long. When she knocks, I'll have to go. Shouldn't be till 6:30, currently 5:45. So I think we're good for a while. Let's see what this... Man, there's a lot of... Luckily no poisoning, thank goodness. Hey, Alan. It's going to be a bit of a short stream at the moment. Hopefully be on. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy VI. 1994 this came out. But had a few minutes, had about 45 minutes, so figured I'd just play for a little while. Thanks for popping in. Looking for Sabin. You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant! And how unlucky it is that you have run into me. Yes, this is on the SNES Mini. Let's try and steal. Oh, I can't. Yikes. Let me see. Nope, still can't. Ooh. That's not good. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to... This could be bad. Damn it! Waiting on Crowder. He has Alex Jones. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna have to like... I'm gonna have to go back to my last save point. Oh. Yeah. This isn't working. Oops. I mean, they're just gonna keep killing us over and over. Lovely. Waiting on Crowder. Yeah, that'll be good. Unfortunately, I have an appointment at 6:30 Mountain Time. So I don't know if I'm gonna miss that or what. Well, that's a good question. Can't believe I just died after going through all that. I thought you could walk all the way back. Well, it's complicated. Basically, the general story is that there is an empire that sort of rules over the world, and fairly peacefully. And then they discover that I guess there was a Magitech war a while back, and that kind of almost destroyed the world. And you find out that it was all a war over these creatures called espers, that are the only things that have magic. And I guess they had shared their magic with people who had integrated it into their technology. And then after the war, the espers seemed to disappear. And then so magic disappears. And then you discover, or I guess the Empire discovers this girl, who is this girl here, who has magic for the first time in however many 100 years or whatever. And they discover that the espers aren't gone, or, for good, and they find that there are some that still exist in the world, and then most of them are in some parallel dimension or something. So, yeah, the Empire kind of goes and decides it's going to, or the leader, Gestal, is going to open up a portal to the Esper's world and steal the magic from them. And I guess rule the world with an iron fist at that point. So the this girl on the bottom there. Thanks. She's the one. Her normal name is Tara, although I let people name people last night when I was playing, and somebody said, well, if her normal name is Tara, how about naming her form? It was very big, very big. It's definitely one of the best. Personally, I think it's the best Final Fantasy game in the series. And there have been something like 20 games in the series. So it's my personal favorite. Use tonic instead of magic. It's sort of the pinnacle of sprite-based JRPGs. I think it's generally accepted. Sort of the best. Before they kind of went to the whole 3D thing with Final Fantasy VII. I think this was probably the best. Of the best in terms of the sort of the original 2D top-down JRPGs. I'm gonna make a save state before I get to this guy. Before that, I need one more tonic. So I'm on the NES Mini. A prince as the hero? No. Really, it's Terra, or Form. Terraform. She's kind of the hero of the story. I mean, she's the one with magic, and she ends up sort of communicating with the Espers. Let me just, I think... let me see. Oops. Damn it. Try this again. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. We got the handle on this SNES Mini. So yeah, there's something like, I don't know, 15 or 20 different characters throughout the game that you end up with by the end. And none of them are really the definitive hero, but Terra's kind of the protagonist, I would say. She's sort of the protagonist of the story. So I do have... She can't be the hero? That's right. Yes, of course. Samus Aran doesn't even exist. Nobody knows who that is. That never happened. I'm gonna put her in the back so she doesn't get hit quite as hard. Yes. And of course, you know, the new Zelda game, it's not like, oops. It's not like Zelda's been, you know, fighting Ganon for literally 100 years or anything. Oh no, she's just a princess in distress. Needs to be rescued. Does the Vibe Blaster only get those two in the front? Yikes. Phew. Yeah, I think having her in the back really helps because the attacks cause half damage. It's very helpful. I'm gonna cure someone else. I'm gonna try stealing. I don't know if it works on this guy, but sometimes you can steal some pretty cool stuff. Oh, just a tonic. Oh well. Yeah. I don't know how I totally just screwed up that first battle. I got a lucky hit on Raven. Of course, Key's real name is Locke, and Raven's real name is Edgar. But if you'd like to name the next character, you get to name characters as you run across them. If you have an idea for a name for the next character, I don't know if it's going to be male or female or what type of character it's going to be, but I haven't played this game in a long time. Enough! Off with you now. Yeah, let me know if you can come up with a good name for a character. Unfortunately, yeah. I didn't have anyone watching when I named Sabin, so I just named him his normal name, Sabin. Excuse me. Made the mistake of choosing you as a successor. Snubbed me, his only son. No, you were the one he chose. I guess these two are having a little spat. Our master wanted you to be his successor, not me. Appreciated your fine spirit. Enough of your lies. I guess Spargus must have killed their master. Now have a taste of my superior technique. Mortal attack, Blizzard Fist. Suddenly we're in an anime. Alright, Power 9000. Ah, Sabin, the master taught you well. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and fate will send you to your doom. Yeah, I can do a... Uh-oh. Doom Fist. Here we go. Blitz. What the? The black character would be racist now. Oh, is he black? I don't know if he's black. He seems like he's just very tan. But yes, he is a bad guy who killed his master, so I think you're right. I'm trying to think. You never see Shadow's skin. I don't know. They really didn't worry about race like that in 1994. They just concentrated on making a good game because that's all that matters. In fact, that's all that matters today. But anyone who doesn't think so is bound to make a bad game. The brothers are reunited. So yeah, Sabin and Edgar, or what do we name him? Raven, are brothers. At first glance, I thought he was some bodybuilder who'd strayed from his gym. Bodybuilder? Yes, this is the disc art, or the box art behind me. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, brother, what are you doing here? We're on the way to the Sable Mountains. The Returner hideout, no doubt. Oh yeah, so there's this rebel group called the Returners. It's very Star Wars-y. I'm watching from afar, hoping that the world might regain some sanity. At this rate, Figaro will be reduced to a puppet state. Yeah, I guess the Empire is sort of tightening its grip on everyone. Our time to strike back has arrived. The Empire is going to pay for what it has done. Think a bear like me could help you in your fight? You join us? Sabin. I think Duncan would rest easier if he knew his disciple played a part in bringing peace to the world. Let's get going. Yeah, so at the beginning... 20. They're up to 15. And yes, excellent graphics. So the latest one is Final Fantasy 15. I say 20 because, like, Final Fantasy 13, there's a 13, 1, 2, and 3 that are really 3 separate games. There's a Final Fantasy 4, the After Years or something like that, so that's a separate game. There's like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy Adventure. There's like 2 or 3 Final Fantasies on Game Boy that are separate games. I think there's a Final Fantasy X is called Final Fantasy X, but there's also a Final Fantasy X2. So it's probably more than 20, actually. But yes, the latest one is called Final Fantasy 15. I think that's the last treasure. But there is no Final Fantasy 20. Ooh, I can do Blitz. Let's see if I can steal from these guys. So each character is very unique. Shucks. Has different commands. Obviously, Terra has magic. This guy has the blitz, lock or key, as I named him. Has steel. Okay. They each have their own different types of equipment that they can use. It's very sophisticated, actually. That's why I say it's definitely sort of the pinnacle of the 2D JRPG games. Good thing I can say you are a great Final Fantasy player, then go on Gab Dissenter and say you're garbage at this game. Yes, you could, but I have Dissenter as well. So, I could see that probably. I'm also planning on making some other more interesting videos. In fact, I was planning on not doing any more game streams on here and just sticking to Twitch. But just because I had sort of a busy week, I hadn't been able to do another video. And so I figured I would, you know, just to have something new, I would play on here. But as soon as I get more into a groove, so this is the Returner's Hideout of you know, doing videos like the ones about Captain Marvel and stuff, I'll probably keep these on Twitch only. So make sure you follow me on Twitch, please, if you like these. Otherwise, I will be doing more videos on Comics Gate, Anime Gate, this gate, and that gate, Gate, all that good stuff. Yeah. I could actually rest there, but let's talk to this guy. Bannon, we brought the girl with us. So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing that, and at some point I'm going to be on with HB, actually, talking about some of the crazy stuff in Comicsgate. Just insane. Like, anyone who doesn't know, it's just going to be shocking. It's going to be shocked. Is she the girl that can talk to espers? Yeah, so in the beginning of the game, basically, you find an esper that's like frozen in a cave. So that's how the game starts, is discovering the espers are still around somewhere. Carrier pigeons brought word that she wiped out 50 of the Empire's best soldiers in a few minutes. Yeah, and she was being controlled with a slave crown. Form, Bannon. She doesn't remember anything. Stay where you are. Perhaps you've heard this story once when people were pure and innocent. It was a box they were told never to open, but one man went and opened it anyway. He unleashed all the evils of the world: envy, greed, pride, violence, control. All that was left in the box was a single ray of light, hope. We now confront those evils, and you are that last ray of light, our only hope. Bannon. His names are confusing me. I'm so tired, let me rest a while. Got any ideas? Should I name my next character Alan? Assuming it's a male character. I don't know who I discover next. I don't remember. Someone important to me was jailed by the Empire. I've hated the Empire ever since. I heard the door. I joined the Returners when I realized the Empire was rotten to the core. I wanted to make a difference. Should get a text. But I have no significant other in my life. It's not entirely true. Besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. They are counting on you. Product placement. Alan, only if it's a guy. I don't want a transgender character. It's kind of what Raven is, I guess. Someone came in and said, name the next character Raven, and I knew they were talking about, you know, Raven from Teen Titans, and I was like, what if it's a guy? And he was like, that doesn't matter, just name him Raven. Okay. I guess that works. That could be a guy's name. Sometimes these boxes have stuff in them. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shoot, I know why she's walking so slow. She doesn't have the running shoes. One of my other characters had that. One thing I can add is that you can trust my brother implicitly. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, there are sprint shoes. Guess I could buy them again. Some more of those. Alas, I have arrived. Hey, Justin. I was, yes, just reiterating that unfortunately, I'm going to get another pair of these. I only have like another 15-20 minutes before I gotta go. Oop, that's a relic. Forgot. What does that do? I completely forgot. Oh, protects against dark and petrify. Yeah, I'll be on later again, and I'm not nearly as tired. I got a good night's sleep last night, thank goodness. But, yeah, this will be a bit of a short one. I don't know what those green cherries do. Oops. Oh, cures imp status. That could be useful. Neat. I thought there was a treasure chest. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Right, I know. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so late, and if I don't do it now, you know, I would prefer to wait until after she's done, or at least after she's streamed for a little while, or something. So I was like, well, if I'm going to do any at all, I got to do it now, because at 6:30 or 6, 7, 8, so at 8:30 I got to go for a little while, for like maybe an hour. So yeah, I will likely play a bit more, like much later, like after she's done. Oh, what's my status here? Oh, should I stay at the inn? I feel like I'm gonna get a heal before the next section. Maybe. Where's Bannon? Oh, that's where I came from. Have I gone this way? So yeah, I try not to overlap too much with, you know, people I know, but you know, not always an option. Oh, lots of good stuff. That True Knight, I don't think, yeah, protects members who are low. Not a good one for my mage. She can use it, but probably not a good idea. Oh, well, thanks for following on Twitch. Thank you very much. I am so close, by the way, Justin and Alan. I have to get an average of 3 viewers per stream. Oh, thank you. In order to be an affiliate and actually monetize on Twitch, and I'm like up to 2.87 or something like that. Yes, I'll be your last ray of hope. But I gotta stream more, and I'm trying. The person who possesses this relic need not fear harm. I'd like you to take it with you. What is it? A lucky charm, take it. Probably gonna do some cleaning and have you on in the background. Alright, man. Well, like I said, I'll be going in about 10-15 minutes. So thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Ooh, Gauntlet. 2.87. Has a viewer lost a leg? Well, it's average. What it is, it's average over, you know, the last 30 days. And it's been going up and up and up, so, you know. I always turn on my own channel when I'm watching. It's up to 2.88 viewers. Twitch is weird. Oh, alright, Justin. Yeah, Twitch is weird. Like, I think it basically looks at how many viewers you have throughout your stream. So as they go up and down, it affects your average. It's really bizarre. So it really discourages you, you know, if you want to stream in the middle of the night or something and nobody comes on, it really discourages you from doing that. Because it's like, if I'm not going to have anyone watching, it's going to hurt my average. So like, you know, still's content. I don't know why they do it that way. Yeah, so this is where he's just telling everyone all the stuff I just told you about the Magitech War, I believe it's called. Humans and machines were imbued with powers drained from espers. That could explain Magitech power. Oh, you're in England? I guess I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. We can only fight Magitech enemies with Magitech weapons. Well, sorry I'm streaming so late. I should do it earlier just for you. It's risky, but if we have form, speak with that esper, it might just wake up. I wonder if that's wise. Who can say? Regardless, we need form's help. Terraform. I'll do it. What nonsense. You sound as if you're enjoying this. What? What's that noise? Uh-oh. The Empire found us. Sir Bannon. Had to add the sound effects. South Figaro. Uh-oh. What's going on? What happened? Empire took Figaro, coming this way. They found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Edgar, by the way, is like the king of Figaro, so that's the area in the map that we're currently located on. I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro and slow the Empire down, right? This is right up your alley. Good luck. Oh, Locke. He's going to take care of that. Key. I keep forgetting. Form, please wait for me, and please don't let a lecherous young king who shall remain nameless near you. Key. That's what you need. Play a porn game, and you'll get loads more viewers. Well, it's funny because, like, yeah, I'll occasionally see streamers like create a channel from nothing. They're not doing porn, but they're pretty young girls playing games, and they're good. I'm not gonna diss them for, they play games, and I wouldn't be watching them if they weren't decent at it. But yeah, they'll get like 1,000 followers in a week, and I'm like, of course. And then I do see pretty young girls who get like, don't grow that fast, usually because they're clearly, they don't know what they're doing. They're not gamers. They're just trying to get, viewers, I guess, to make money or whatever. But if they know how to game and they know what they're talking about, and they're cute, they can grow damn fast, like really fast. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't watch that. Yeah, I'm not talking about porn. But no, I'm just talking about pretty young girls who are also clearly, smart gamers and, can talk the talk and everything. They can grow ridiculously fast. And I don't begrudge them that. If I could, I would. I mean, not, not do porn, but I mean, if I was not a fat old man, I would definitely want to have my stream grow faster. I want to see that esper for myself. Sorry, I'm kind of lost in the game. I'm lost in my thoughts. There's a raft by the back entrance. It's a gamble. Okay. Keyblade Sarah. Yeah, Keyblade Sarah. I mean, she's good. And I mean, you know, Cece. Cece does a great job. She plays games. She's good. I mean, she beat Kingdom Hearts ridiculously fast. And mostly because she played it for like 8 hours straight or 12 hours straight or something. But, I mean, you know, I like watching her. I like watching, certainly like watching Kayla. You're in danger here. Come with us to Narsh. You'll probably even gain some understanding of your own abilities. So the party splits into 3 at this point. No time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narsh. Narshi? Yeah, Cece's great. She's awesome. Absolutely. And, you know, she's personable, too. You know, she's got a good personality. And so now with this point where we kind of are breaking up, I think it's probably a good point to stop. And luckily with the SNES Mini I can make a save point. But yeah, sort of before I get into the next section, so the party breaks into 3. One group is taking her back to the starting city, actually, to go find the Esper that you discover at the beginning. Locke's going to check out the city that got attacked, and maybe you'd only break up into 2. I guess that's it. So, thanks a lot. I will be on later tonight or later this morning for you, Alan, and anyone else in the UK. And thanks. Sorry it's a bit short, but I have an appointment, so I will catch y'all later. Alright, see you, Alan.